Hello everyone, this is Aman Bangu from Bullseye Consultants. Today I'm going to talk about the newly introduced stream by the Queensland government, which is small business owners. We are getting a lot of queries about this new stream because a lot of people are thinking that it's a newly introduced investor visa and they can invest $100,000 and get the visa. But we're going to talk about what are the requirements for the visa and what actually it is and what you will get out of this visa. So basically this is a 491, which is the skill visa, and Queensland government has introduced a new stream about this small business ownership. So the most important component under this visa is the skill assessment. So you must have a skill assessment. It's a point tested visa where you need to collect points for your age, your qualification, your experience, English language, and have at least 50 points of yourself. And then state government, if approved, will nominate you and allocate you 15 points to make it 65. So let's begin with and see what are the requirements for this visa. So first of all, you must have 65 points, as I said. The second one is the skill assessment. So you must have a skill assessment in your nominated occupation. The third one is age. So you must be under 45 to be eligible for this visa. So basically this is a 491 visa and all the home affairs requirements apply to this visa, and you must have the skill assessment, age under 45 and a competent English, which is the eligibility criteria for this skill visas. So these are the basic requirements from the home affairs. So if you meet all these requirements, you might be eligible to apply for the state nomination visa under the 491 category. So let's talk about this business visa. What are the requirements under this business stream? So the first of all, you must invest at least $100,000 in any business. You must purchase a business. So the catch here is that you can't start up a new business or you can't run a family-owned business. So you must purchase a business which is already an existing business, and you must pay at least $100,000 for this business. So that makes you eligible, first of all, to be eligible for the nomination. And you must have a prior business experience as well. So whether it's in running a business or whether in running a family business, that experience is also counted. So you must have some sort of business experience to be eligible for this visa. And the second thing is you can be nominated in an occupation, maybe say for example accountant, but you can buy a restaurant as well. So you don't need to have a business in your nominated occupation. So you can be an accountant and buying a restaurant or any other business, in any business category, as long as you have some sort of business experience. So you have to prove that you have the business experience, and that can be done through the submissions or some documentation where you have had that experience in your career. The next requirement is that your occupation must be on the list. So there are three lists. One is the medium to long term list, and the second one is the short term list, and the third one is the regional occupation list. So the list that is applicable for 491, which is all of those three. So you must have your occupation on one of these lists, and then that makes you eligible to apply for the small business ownership. And the next thing is that whatever visa you're holding, you must have a full-time work rights. The reason being because you have to demonstrate that you have been working or you have been owning this business for at least 6 months, and you must be working 35 hours per week at least. So for that purpose, you must have a visa that allows you to work for 35 hours. And if you think, if you're on a student visa, obviously you can't work 35 hours a week. So you will not be eligible for this visa, because you must be working in that business for 35 plus hours each week. And as I said before, you must purchase an existing business. You cannot simply start up a new business and lodge an EOI after 6 months. So it has to be an existing business that you purchased, and the amount that you need to purchase it for is $100,000. So that is the minimum amount. There's no maximum limit. You can spend more money, but if you want to be eligible, the minimum amount is $100,000. So after spending $100,000 on an existing business, you become eligible to apply under the small business ownership stream. As I said before, that you must be trading for at least 6 months, and the second requirement is that you must employ at least one Australian employee 20 hours per week. So you must be working there full time, and you must have another employee working for you for at least 20 hours per week for at least 6 months period before you apply for your EOI. And the second thing is that, apart from all this, you must have sufficient funds to settle in Queensland. So if you're a family, you need to show more funds. If you're a single, obviously you need to show anywhere between $10,000–15,000. But as your family grows, or maybe 2 or 3 people in your family, then you have to show more funds for that. Now, these are the requirements basically that you need to meet for this for the SBO under this 491 category. It's a newly established category which was on the plate for last at least 6 to 12 months. The Queensland government has been speaking about it from a long time. Now it's been introduced, and it could be a good opportunity for those who are not eligible under the other streams. Like if you have done masters and your occupation is not on the list, or you have been working in Queensland and you have been operating a business, or if not operating a business, you can buy a new business, because the good opportunity is for those who don't have their occupation on the Queensland list. And if you have the business acumen, and if you think that you can run a business, it could be a good opportunity for you to buy an existing business, spend $100,000, have your 50 points, and apply under this category. So this visa will allow you to stay in Australia for 5 years. It's a provisional visa, and after 3 years you can show that you have been earning at least $53,900 from your own business, and that will make you eligible for the permanent residency after 3 years time. Lastly, I'll explain the process. So basically it's similar to the other 491 visa which is under the other categories. Either you're working in Queensland or you have done masters in Queensland. So basically you put an EOI in, expression of interest, selecting the Queensland as a state, preferred state, and once you do that, there is a SBO form. You fill in that form, you complete all the elements or all the fields in that form, you submit that form will go to the Queensland government, and they will assess your form and the EOI, and if you are eligible, you will be given a chance of 14 days to submit all the documents proving that you have been running the business for 6 months, you have been employing a person under your business for at least 20 hours, and the business is 6 months old, and all those documentation will go to the Queensland government for approval. And after that, if there is a document which is not approved, then obviously they will give you another 5 days to submit that document, and once that is submitted and approved, your nomination will be approved, and you will get a visa, like a link to apply for the visa. You apply the visa, and it will get granted within 3 to 4 months. So as I said, there are a lot of queries that we're getting about this visa, so we wanted to confirm, or we wanted to provide you the information about what is it all about. So it's not only an investment visa, it's basically a skill visa for those who have the business acumen, who can run a business. So if you are one of those who think that you can run a business and you don't have your occupation currently on the Queensland list, you can come along in the Queensland, buy a business, run it for 6 months, and apply under this SBO stream. It's a good opportunity, so don't miss it. And if you have any questions, please call us at 0416-965-968 or email at info@bullseyeconsultants.com.au, and we will be very happy to answer your questions and help you settle in Queensland. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll come back with another video with another informative session for you maybe next week. Till then, thank you so much. Goodbye.